Well, I've been wanting to write a book for years. I've been working in sustainability for about 37 years. I've learned a lot along the way. I have a lot of knowledge to share. And people have been asking me for years, where's your book? Last year, Financial Times Press approached me and asked me to do this, and they provided a great format to boil the knowledge down into a very useful and practical structure. The book's organized in 52 very brief chapters, 2-3 pages each, which get you right into the nuts and bolts of what do you do about this? How do you make it work, whether you're a large company, small company, whether you're new to sustainability or seasoned in sustainability.
So can you help us understand what exactly a green business is?
The way we put it right on the cover is that you don't have to choose between making money and making sense. So while a lot of businesses may think, oh, I'd like to be green, but I can't afford to do it, we say, no, you can actually do both of these. In fact, being green will help you be more profitable, more successful, and more satisfied.
That's definitely very inspiring. So what would you say are the hot trends in green business today?
Well, green business itself is the hot trend. The uptake of this is phenomenal across the society. We see this, most obviously around clean tech and energy efficiency and renewable energy. But in the last couple of years, there's been an enormous shift in how businesses think about green or sustainability. It's gone from assuming that it's something for the tree huggers and granola eaters. It's gone from assuming that you have to sacrifice profits to be green or be responsible, to companies understanding increasingly that this is part of sensible business. It makes sense as a business not to waste. Waste is pouring profits down the drain, so why do that? It makes sense to use energy sources that are reliable. It makes sense to operate in a way that not only satisfies but delights your customers, both with what they want today and with what they're going to want in the future. So increasingly businesses understand that this is good strategy, this is good business, and it's good ethics and a way to live in the world.
So with unemployment at an all-time high, there's a lot of people that are getting into their own businesses right now. What would you say are great opportunities for green entrepreneurs to get into?
How much time do you have? There's a vast number of opportunities. It depends on people's skills and, of course, depends on their passions. If you're going to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to do something that you really care about, not just something you think is a good opportunity. But let's, just sort of rattle off the list. Home energy efficiency improvements, waste reduction, green products, local crafts, recycling. Here's an example. There's a guy who has a business on eBay. He goes out to golf courses. He collects dead golf balls or lost golf balls, takes them home, cleans them up, and sells them on eBay. So it's a recycling business. Secondary materials, $20 million a year revenue.
Used golf balls earn $20 million a year?
Used golf balls
on eBay.
One company, $20 million a year. So imagine look around you. Where's all the waste in society? Where are the things that are used once and thrown away? Where are the things that have quality in them for more life cycles? How do you put them to work? How do you match the source and the market? There's business opportunity in waste exchanges, companies that produce enormous amounts of material that go down the drain or to the landfill or up the smokestack. Much of that is material that could be a raw material for some other company. Making that match, which is a standard business operation, brokerage, arbitrage, linking one supplier with another, great opportunities there. Renewable energies, vast opportunities. That takes more technical knowledge and more capital, granted. But there's another opportunity, enormous amount of attention on carbon emissions and climate change, but sitting right behind that is concerned about water. So opportunities in water efficiency, water contact products that improve water efficiency, systems to measure whether water or energy. The list goes on and on. You tell me how much time you have, and we'll decide how long a list to go through. The point is that there's there's a whole new economy opening up here. We have the opportunity to reinvent industrial society from the last several centuries in this century, and to build an economy that operates on renewable energy, that is zero waste, that is minimal use of toxics, frankly, just the way nature operates. And our job now is to bring that operating system, that 3.8 billion years of experience that living systems have, and bring that into the world of business.
So here's a question that we're all dying to find out the answer to. Gil, does going green have to cost more money?
No, going green doesn't have to cost more money, and I'm glad you said it the way that you did, because it doesn't necessarily cost more and it doesn't necessarily cost less. It depends how smart you are and how you operate. But it's a key question because most people, most businesses, most environmental activists, even most government officials assume that green will cost money. And assume that, that there's added cost involved or a sacrifice of quality involved, and the evidence is that flat out is not true. Herman Miller, the furniture company, built a LEED Gold certified building in Michigan some years ago that cost, 20-25% less than a typical office building. Most people assume that LEED will cost you more. They designed it well enough and managed the project well enough and built it well enough so that the upfront costs of the building were lower. And of course the operating costs of the building were lower. And the quality, air quality, and the quality of the work experience inside the building was better, and the productivity of the people inside the building is higher. So you put those together, there's no reason in the world not to do this.
That's fantastic. It's really good to know that going green doesn't have to impact the business bottom line. So,
No, well, let me just correct you on that. Going green will impact the business bottom line, but do it positively.
Right.
You don't have to choose between making money and making sense. You get to do both if you're clear on your focus and you do it well.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, Gil. This was Gil Friend from Natural Logic, and we're here today at West Coast Green, the premier conference on green building and innovation. I'm Lorna Lee from Green Marketing 2.0. On camera is Steve Morizumi from SF Enthusiast. If you want to learn more about green business, go get the book, The Truth About Green Business, from your local independently owned bookstore. Thanks a lot, and bye for now.